What's good, guys? Your boy, Mister Old Skool Ryder, come back at you one more again. I have a very special guest today. We finally got somebody to represent the two-door car gang. Not hating on the four doors. I love y'all too, but you know I'm a coupe man myself, coupish. And by the way, we're gonna welcome my special guest today, Mr. Two-Door Dre. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man? Nice to be on. Thank you for having me, man.
Oh, I do you appreciate coming through on here. Two-Door Dre, tell us about yourself, my man.
Yeah, man. I'm Two-Door Dre. I'm from Broward County, Florida. You feel me? Fort Lauderdale. And basically, it's old schools down here, man. It's all type of cars, but old schools. You ain't nobody, you ain't got no old school. You hear me?
Oh yeah, that's facts on that. Oh my goodness. Wow. So the car that you have is kind of a little different for everybody else riding down there. I think y'all ride like the donks, right?
Yeah, no, we got in Florida, we ride everything. But the most biggest cars down here are like Cutlass, Donks, box Chevys, stuff like that. Those like the most popular cars down here.
I was wondering about that. So the box Chevy pretty much always been like a staple down there then, besides the donks.
Yeah, box Chevys and Donks always been around. Like box Chevy, Donk, the two-door Cutlasses and stuff like that, like the 85, 86, 87 and stuff like that. Always been like that. Always.
Oh, that'll work right there. So the four-door Cutlass don't get no love, man?
It ain't that. That's kind of hard to find down here. No, I'm just saying, like, it's kind of hard to find down here. Like four-door box Chevys, you're going to see a lot of Donks because, everybody always had Donks. Then the Cutlasses, I always see a lot of two-door Cutlasses because those easy to find down here. It's kind of rare to find a four-door Cutlass. You got to go like Georgia and stuff like that. Like when I went up there for a summer in Georgia, that's all I seen. Cutlass, Chevelles. I seen maybe one or two Donks. But this was in like 2007, 2010 type era. Down here, I always seen them.
Oh man, yeah, I was supposed to be making a trip down Miami-ish area. Hopefully, sometime soon. I got to get some stuff done, but I'm going to have to see what's going on with the car scene down there for real.
Man, listen here, car scene, what it is down here.
I know it's serious down there. Y'all representing down there, man.
No, we got to. You feel me? Everybody else feel like they started all this stuff, but we all know a lot of stuff originated at down here.
Sure, y'all. Man, I think y'all one of the first people I know put like the big rims on a car and actually lifting up these suspension with like a 4-wheel drive kit.
Yeah,
but that was kind of unheard of back in the day. I'm like, no, this can't be for real.
Mm-hmm. Y'all doing it. About that funny story. One of the first box Chevys down here, dude named Sunshine, my cousin uncle, he had one and he put the 28s on that first one. My other cousin fell out of it and broke his arm. That's how high I was sitting.
God, dog. I guess he misstepped then, huh? Dang. Wow. What year was that anyway?
I think that was like in 2008, 2009 when Shine did that. Yeah,
that's about right. What's good, Mr. Hustle Hard Swaps and LS Chevy 254? All right. So tell us about your car that you have right now, your two-door.
My two-door is an 85 box Chevy. I got it. The story about that, man, I went and seen by 6, 7 two-doors. I done drove way from down here to all the way to Jacksonville. My brother been looking in Georgia. When I was looking for the car, I started seeing them, but every last one on had rust on it. And when it wasn't just a little bit of rust, they was rust buckets.
Dang. Yeah, I think the further southeast you go to and the car's starting to get a tad bit rusty to a certain extent. Yeah. That's what I noticed.
Yeah, that's because if you don't, it's the thing I hate is a lot of people who buy old schools and they let them sit up for too long before they even start doing anything. And then they'll probably start on it, then stop and just sit in the yard. And that's how I get rusty.
Wow. I'm semi-guilty of that, but at least I touch the car every so often. I mean, I got cars like in 3 different states right now, but at least whenever I travel, I'll go ahead and try to crank them, spray some WD-40, at least open the door in the hood. You know, especially on the old school GM cars, you know, the hood gets kind of like this on the side. You gotta make sure you gotta spray them joints down and open them all the time.
Yeah,
if they set.
Definitely do.
Golly. So yours are 85. Tell us, what have you done to it so far?
Basically, what happened was when I bought the car, I bought it from a shop. I ain't gonna say the shop name because it was bad business, but they straightened me. They straightened me at the end. So like, you feel me?
Okay.
It's one of them things, you know, when you don't live somewhere, and your car sitting at a shop, you know how they gonna be. They gonna take their time with your car and stuff like this. And they do what most paint shops, car shops, all of them do. Hey, yeah, bro, we working on it. Because you can't physically pull up every day. My car was like 4 hours away from here.
Damn.
You feel me? It was 4 hours away from where I'm at, where I bought it. But they was a shop, so they did interior, they did music, they did paint, they did everything. So, you feel me? I'm like, okay, bet, I'm gonna holler at y'all then. I'm gonna rock with you. I'm gonna pay for it. He's like, all right, no problem. When I got the car, mind you, it was basically like really a frame. It was rolling frame, flat tires, everything sitting in the field. It was beat down. They had the front fenders off, everything. But then when I came to talk to them, the car was supposed to be done by a certain time. It wasn't done. Every time I come down there, they weren't doing nothing to my car. The day I was supposed to come pick my car up, I'm talking to the dude. He like, yeah, bro, the car done. The car gonna be ready. Well, it ain't gonna be ready when you get here. You might have to sit around for a couple hours or so. I'm like, all right, bet, cool.
Yeah, a couple hours. Then they disappear.
I understand that. My little brother came away from Georgia to pick the car up. I came away from Lauderdale, and he was pulling the trailer so we can get the car. He got there before me and called me like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You ain't even gonna, it ain't enough done for you to be excited, bro.
Oh boy.
So I get that, bro. They just started putting my car together when I got there.
Oh wow, that sucked, man.
Yeah,
damn.
I got all the pictures. I can show you everything. I
believe you.
Show you how it started out. The car came a long way. So then when he finally brought it to me, I wound up leaving it there. Maybe a week later, he was supposed to bring it. He didn't bring it on this deadline. Then he called me the next day. Was like, yeah, I'm bringing it now. It'll be there about 7 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. The car was pulling up, and it was painted, but it wasn't inside. Was did what it was like halfway put together type junk.
Oh boy, I'm sure they probably painted it that week and started throwing everything together. Did you smell the paint on it? Yeah,
man. Listen here, they had just did it. The day I went up there, they had sprayed it. They painted it. The day I went up there, he sprayed it the day before because he sent me the pictures, and they were just putting the interior and just doing stuff when I went up there to get it. So the next week when they finally sent it, it was painted and stuff, but it went. Put it like this: they dropped it off. I was finna send it back. Only reason I ain't send it back because the dude he ain't bring the titles with him, and I had already gave him my money.
Oh my god!
So I'm like, yeah, bro. I let the dude who towed it down here, I let him leave. Then I ran and stopped him and made him drop the car in the middle of the road and just moved it in my parking spot. First time I tried to drive it down the street, not even a mile. The car cut off on me. Steering lost control and everything.
What the heck?
Yeah, man. So I wound up. Yeah, man. I was hot with dude. So I wound up calling dude or whatever like that. Me and him got into it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? On the back end, he did straighten me though. So I ain't gonna talk all bad about it. He did straighten me because the car after I started doing everything on the car, I wanted to spray the car another color. He came, I put the car back up there. He sprayed it for me with no problem. He sprayed another color and everything. And he even charged me. So I ain't gonna. So like I said, I can't talk too bad about him. I just know how it is. So I wound up doing everything to it. I cut the sunroof in there. I did something.
You did it yourself?
Yeah, me and my homeboy did it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we did it right in our storage. In the storage where I keep my car, we did it right there. Me and him, he was like, I was talking to him like, bro, I really did want to do a sunroof, bro. But at first I wanted to chop the top off that bit. I wanted to make it into a convertible.
Oh shit.
But I'm like, I was looking around and couldn't find nobody to do it. Then I was looking around trying to find somebody to do a sunroof. I kept getting all these places. They like, oh no, we do glasses. We come repair the sunroof if you already have one in there, but we don't put it in. So I told him, he was like, bruh, I'm gonna tell you like this. If you're gonna put it in, we gotta put it in before you get it painted. So the next day, I went and found me a sunroof. And then him cut it that night. And I wound up welding. My first time welding, I welded that bitch in there. And we went from there.
So what type of sunroof you have in your car?
I got a sunroof out like a 08 Chevy Impala.
Oh, they have big roofs in those cars back then.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
You got the tilt and the slide?
Yep, the tilt and the slide on the top of the roof.
Oh shoot, okay.
Yeah.
I seen those. They tilted up like high.
Yeah,
yes, I believe.
It tilt up. Then once it's tilted up, it slide on top of the roof, not in the roof.
Y'all like those on the Impalas, man. Back then, man, those were so clean, dude.
Yeah, bro, I like those. I don't really like the ones that come in and fold in and slide in inside the roof. That's what everybody got. Me, like I said, I always want to be different. Anytime I do something, I like to be different.
Yeah, that's facts on that. Yeah, hopefully one day my Oldsmobile 98, I'll have a roof in there. I got the roof in storage with a bunch of other crap, but yeah, I got like one of them old school Astro roofs that came on a Cadillac.
Mm-hmm.
I got one of those. Hopefully I'll put it in there one day. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking either getting a sunroof like yours or get one of those what's those sunroofs everybody be getting, the G8. You know, the Pontiac sunroofs.
G6s. Yeah.
That's the one. G6, panoramics.
That's the one I wanted. That 4-stage, that 4-layer, that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
That one up.
Looks good on a big car too.
Yeah. Only thing about it, when I was looking for it, they wanted too much for it. They wanted like $600-700. My car is a budget car. I don't sell drugs. I don't do a lot of stuff. I just start doing everything I'm doing now, making money and stuff. So I ain't have money. How you say? I ain't have money just to throw out there on pop checks and stuff like they do down here.
Oh, you ain't scamming and shaking. Okay, I got you, man. That's what's up.
I'm legit. I fix cars and stuff like that.
It feels good to do it legally, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's gonna cost, but you know, once you get the results, I'm like, man, I did that. I ain't taking no chances. I'm
trying to tell you. Listen here, I'd rather be in my car like this instead of like, oh, the police chasing me.
or somebody else looking for you, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to tell you. That's the best thing.
So what color? Your car is like a purplish color, right?
Yeah, it's purple. Purple was my favorite color. At first, I had a powder blue on there, but then I wound up changing it. I changed it to a purple. But the way the purple is, at different angles, the car look blue.
Yeah, that's a nasty color on there. I was trying to figure out what purple is that. I'm thinking do we have like a pearl on there? Or is it just like the way the paint was put together?
Nah, I got a pearl on there too. Yeah, it's a pearl. It's like a silver pearl on there.
Man, so low key, those are pearls coming back, man. Low key.
And I got flakes in there too.
Oh, sure. You old school with it then, huh?
Yeah, man. Let's see here. I feel like this. If I'm gonna paint my car, if you paint a car, you got to have them flakes in there. So when that sun hit, that big twinkle, it got the twinkle.
But especially like nighttime when you be at the light, man, it just hit it just right, man. Them flakes be dancing around, dude.
I'm trying to tell you. People don't understand. People go on raps. Nah, forget a rap. I want to paint. I want my junk dancing when I get to the gas station.
You know, I mean, I like the raps myself, but it's just something about that paint, man. That's where a car really supposed to be. But, you know, if you want to change your color real quick, you know, the wrap the way it's go. I guess it might be cheaper to a certain extent. But if you're keeping your color the way it is, I go with paint.
Nah, the way wraps is, you'd be surprised. Wraps cost about as much as a regular paint costs.
They going up like that?
Yeah, wraps be like $5,000-6,000 starting out.
Oh no, I ain't doing it like that, fam.
But I feel like a wrap more for a newer model car. That's how I see it.
You know what? You might be right about that. When I see wraps on an older car, it's kind of strange, man. To me,
I seen a wrap on a car that Corey had posted from Life with Corey. CJ So Smooth.
Yeah, you talking about the Caprice, right? Is that the Caprice?
Yeah, he got a Caprice. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a I seen him at one of these shops up there in Texas, and they wrapped the Camaro. It looked like a '67 or a '68 Camaro they had wrapped.
Oh shoot! Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, it look good on certain old cars like the Camaros. That's fine. Got those curves and stuff.
yeah, cause they
But
small.
anything kind of boxy, you know, it depends on what color you're going with. It looks kind of strange after a while.
Yeah, it does.
If y'all want to do it, that's cool. But you know, I can't do it. You know, but I'd rather do paint.
All right.
You know what I
That's
mean?
nice.
I was good. G Money. I see you in the chat as well. That's gonna be my guest on next Thursday. No, next Thursday at 7, if I'm not mistaken. You know, shout out to him as well. By the way, but so how long you been working on your Caprice?
I done had it 3 years.
Okay. So I know you took it to a shop, but what did you start off with first on the car?
Well, I was all over the place. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was all over the place. I basically took it when I was at the shop. I just tried to was paying just like, here, do this, do that, do that, do this, do that, and I don't know if that made the process longer or slower or whatever like that. But they're a shop. They do all that. So, but when it came back, when I finally got the car, like I say, I was in the midst of trying to send it back. And then I was like, my homeboy was like, bro, think about it, bro. You know what you paid for it, bro. How many two-door boxes we done went and looked at? I was like, bro, you right. So I kept it. And then maybe a month after me having it, it was just sitting out there in my parking lot. I'm like, man, let me get this junk working, bro. I done spent all this money on it. Let me get this junk working. So I just went out there with the messing with stuff. First thing I did, rebuild the carburetor. Because when I dropped my oil, when I dropped my oil, it was gas in the oil. So had to rebuild the carburetor. Got that started. Once I got it started, I wind up doing the doors because it had brand new window motors on there and stuff like that, but they didn't work. So since they didn't work, I had to figure that out. Mind you, the whole wiring kit was all cut up and stuff like that. All my wire harness and all that stuff was cut up.
Oh, my God.
So now I got to be a wire tech. So I'm trying to figure out, okay, let me see. I know I can get this working. This ain't no problem. Why not get my windows working? I'm like, okay, that's
good.
After I got the windows working, I went to thinking, okay, what color paint I'm gonna get back on here because it's paint chipping and stuff already. So that's when I went to the paint store and found this House of Color paint, and that's how I got that purple I got.
Oh, it's candy, right?
Nah, it ain't candy. It's close to it.
Okay.
It's close to it. It's just I got a chroma based paint. That's one like that's like.
Okay. You said chroma base?
Yeah, chroma base. That's like one of the best paints you can get next to candy.
Oh, wow.
You feel me? And so I wound up getting that. And then I had Flow Masters on there. And I paid them to put the headers on. When they put the headers on, they never finished running the pipe.
Oh, what the hell?
Right. That's what I said. So he never did. For real. So he never did
traveling tribulations, man.
For real. So he never did the pipe. So since he never did the pipe, I wound up going to get the pipes did. Once the pipes got did, I realized the transmission leaking.
What? Oh my God, Lee.
Yeah, man, I got it, and I really got the car and just like still seemed like I still had a big project still basically. So like it was a lot of work I wound up putting into the car after I got it.
But man, it be like that on these old cars, man, especially when you're getting somebody else to do the work for you.
All right. Yeah.
Like you said before, if you're not on top of it, pulling up, they just gonna do whatever, dude.
Mm-hmm. For real.
Unfortunately, you know, but wow. How you gonna be in a exhaust shop not finished? Hey, you got on that one, fam.
Right, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I wound up getting that did. Then I bought me a whole nother wire harness. I bought one of the universal wire harnesses off of eBay, and I wound up redoing the whole wiring system in my car.
What brand is that? The wiring harness? Did you go with a painless, or was it like a factory, or was it like a different brand?
Nah, it's like a factory universal because it's like, GM basically used the same parts for most of their cars. So it was one, when I looked at it, it said for GMs, like for Caprices, Impalas, what's those other cars? Like Buick LeSabres and all that stuff. So it was for like
okay. Yeah,
yeah,
Pontiac, the Pontiac.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna say it wrong. I think it's the Palestines or whatever the heck the name that
Yeah.
Pontiac is, the other GM cars.
Yeah. The Delta 88s and all that stuff, all those the same, basically the same style and have the same parts. So it was one for all those. And I wound up rewiring everything and stuff like that. And I just, like I said, just figured it out. For the most part, that's what I did. Basically just figured it out.
So how long did it take you to, I know it's the first time doing it, but so how long did it take to actually rewire the car like that?
See, because I went and just going up there steady, like sitting there all day wiring it. It took me like maybe the wiring, when I wired it initially, I just ran all the wire. That's what I did like the first day. So it took me like a week. But if I would have actually just sat there and did everything, it would have been maybe 2 days or so, something like that. Because like I ran all the wires, and it's a nice little kit. It run wise, but it's no relays. It's just no relays and stuff like that. So
okay,
I ran everything like basically where it was supposed to go. Sat it there for about a couple of days. Came back, then went to wiring some stuff up. Left, came back, wired some more stuff up. Yeah, so like it took me. Like I said, it took me a couple of days, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah, I had to do that to I was working at the Lincoln dealership like in the 2000s or whatever, but this is a carburetor store actually. Yeah, rebuilding a carburetor is like making macaroni and cheese. If you get the float wrong, your car gonna catch on fire.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened to my Cutlass. It was a two-door. It had what's that V6? That V6 that everybody hate?
Straight six?
No, that regular V6 in the Cutlass, like the 80s Cutlass.
Oh,
the 231. There you go, the 231.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my fault. My uncle say, don't work on a car that you got to drive to work. I did that back. I did that back in the day on a Ford Mustang, like a 68, my car that I bought years ago. Mm-hmm. I got away with it with that car, but when it came to that car on the Cutlass, I'm like, man, I got the kit. I'm like, you know what? I can rebuild this in an hour or two anyway. I got backup to help me out. My back out, like, nah, we good. we ain't doing that, but I got the float wrong just a little bit. I guess I was trying to overcompensate. The aftermarket kit is not exact. Mm-hmm. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna cheat a little bit on the float. Let me just kind of bring it down. I got around the block to get some gas. I'm like, man, something don't smell right. I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and turn around and go back to the dealership. And by the time I got to the dealership, man, that whole thing was black, man.
Dang.
Man, I burnt up half the wiring harness and everything. Man, I pretty much had like a burning car at the dealership. They're like, what the hell are you doing? The white boy said, yeah, you got the float wrong.
Uh-huh.
Like, fool, I try to ask you for your help. You just like, hey, we good. Yeah. But he ended up helping me, later on, getting the car going and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, I pretty much toasted that Cutlass, man. I did put it back together. Mm-hmm. But man,
no more after that.
Those carburetors, man, I'm not doing no more carburetors ever. Every time I get a carburetor, I take it to my carburetor guy in Texas. I think his name is Mr. Carburetor in Cedar Hill. That's outside of Dallas or whatnot, but he does all my carburetors.
That's what's up.
But yeah, I don't touch no carburetor. I might spray some stuff down there to get it moving, but other than that, I'm not rebuilding none of them fuel parts.
I understand that. Mine backfired on me once.
Oh, you lucky.
It came up with a fire though. A fire came up out the carburetor.
Hey, it didn't completely catch on fire.
Yeah, but nah, what I do, I ride around with fire extinguisher in my car.
You know what? I keep forgetting about that.
That one thing, this is on my back seat. It's a fire extinguisher. No matter where I go, that fire extinguisher is in there.
Oh, you do like the low riders be doing with the fire extinguisher in the car just in case.
Listen here. One thing about it, $20 will save your life. $20 will save $100,000 investment.
I wish I would. I hear what you're saying, but I wish I would. Oh man, God, that is wild, man. So your car that you have right now, you still running carburetor? Did you make the transition over to the LS gang?
I still got a carburetor. I got a 350 60 over with a 274.
Oh, shout out to you, man. You kept it pure, man. I see you, bro. You didn't get peer pressure into the LS, okay?
Nah, my dog trying to peer pressure me, but I ain't gonna lie. I like the LSs. I just recently Listen here. I just recently got me a 2002 Chevy Tahoe with that 5.3.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I like them, but
it's coming.
My old school, I might eventually go to a LS, but my 350 doing me good right now, so I ain't worrying about it. What I'll probably do, I'll probably buy me a LS and start building on it, so that if I blow my 350 up, then I go ahead and swap it out.
I got to give you your props, man. You got a car like some of us kind of built it back in the day. No, you found a car that was a decent body. You had to kind of put it together. Only thing we needed a car with a good body on it. A decent old system. In a good 350.
Right.
That's what you got, man. I appreciate it, bro. I feel you, man.
Yeah.
I know my Oldsmobile. I still got the Oldsmobile 350 in there still in my 98.
Those some good motors.
Yeah, mine's is the thin cast Oldsmobile 350. It's not worth a damn, really. It got a little bit of power, but I can't build on it like they did the Rockets.
Yeah, see, that's the point. See, that's what you want, a Rocket. We just put a Rocket in my cousin, in his Delta 88, a 350 Rocket. He was crying about the motor. Man, I don't like it. I'm like, bro, you just got to get it tuned up. Once you go get your carburetor tuned the right way, you ain't got to worry about it. Oh, no, man. I'm looking on Facebook. He got videos. He doing donuts and stuff with the motor and stuff. Oh, I thought.
Oh, now, yeah.
I thought you said the motor was trash.
I mean, you still do your stuff with the carburetor. That's all good. You can go either way that you want. But I am eventually gonna do the LS on my Oldsmobile. I just need to make sure I'm around. I just need to make sure I can actually pull up.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy that's going to do it, I can trust him. I don't trip like that, but it's just something in me. Anytime I get something done to my car, I gotta pull up. It doesn't even matter what you're doing to it. I gotta at least look at it and see what's going on.
Listen, that's only right. Listen here, if I can't sit around you while you working on my car, I can't let you work on my car. That's how I see it. If I can't just pull up, sit there, pull my YouTube camera out, yeah, okay, this is what we're doing today. They doing this, that, and break it down to you while I'm doing it. I'm not gonna let you work on my car, because if you feel like, oh no, you can't be in here, it's a liability. I work on cars too. I'm not gonna sue you if something happens. Something happens, there's gonna be a problem. That's the only way something happens. I'm around cars every day, so what's the reason I can't come in your shop and see what you're doing on my car?
Yeah, they be talking about, man, you ain't got no special glasses. Like, fool, we got glasses on. We good. I got goggles in the car and some shoes. We good.
For real.
They be trying to blame it on glasses and shoes. I'm like, I got some non-slip shoes in the car. Let's go.
I'm trying to tell you. For the most part,
if I fall, I fall on my good side. You know what I'm saying? That's all good. Y'all just carry me off the property. That's all you gotta do. Before I fall, just take me outside the line. We're good.
I'm trying to tell you. That's how I see it.
Yeah. I know you made a point about you got the car from a shop, right?
Yeah.
Low key, this actually my secret to getting old cars. One of my secrets. My secret is go to a shop. People leave cars there they don't pay for, or they get liens put on them. That's the best way to get a car cheap. Sometimes, most of the time.
Oh yeah, because most shops, all they want is what they put into the car. That's it. That's all they want.
That's facts. Even they like, man, I want this car out of here. I'm tired of looking at it. Just pay me later.
For real, I understand that. For real.
Before I left Texas, I say maybe like 3 years ago, I ended up buying like 274 Chevy Caprices. The glass house.
Yeah.
But people didn't like the front end on them because the front end is kind of trash.
Yeah.
To be really bad, but it was still a donk.
Yeah.
Man, I paid little or nothing for both of those cars, dude.
Listen, I'd have bought them too.
I think one of them I paid $500 for one, and I paid like $650 for the other one.
Right. You know how much they going now?
I kick myself. Man, I'm heartbroken right now, dude. I sold those cars like a few years back, but I made a good profit off of it. I sold it to a guy in I think a dude named John. I think it's an Iowa or something like that. Whatever the state is, it starts with an I.
Idaho.
But he got like there you go. He got like a dunk place.
Yeah.
He buy none but dunks. He either sell parts, sell the car, or he do demolition derby. That's what they do up there. But he sell cars all over the world. That's what he was selling me.
Yeah.
Man, he cut me a nice check. He drove all the way down there on a big old trailer. He got both of them.
Oh yeah, that'll work then.
And I was looking at last year the price of the dunks, man. I'm like, come on, Lord, I got cheated.
You ain't getting cheated because that's what they were.
I just wasn't thinking it back in my mind, you know. But I did. Yeah. It was good money back then, you know. I can't say how much it was, but he cut me a nice old check. But I was thinking, I'm like, damn, I should have held out a little bit.
Yeah, you'd have waited a little longer. The way the prices dunks is, yeah, you'd have got what you wanted. Crazy part.
Man, it's like holding Bitcoin, man. If I had just waited just a little bit longer, I would have hit a nice lick.
For real. The way the price is going, bro. Somebody every day I post my car on Facebook, Instagram, anything. Somebody hit me up. Hey, bro, what you want for it? What you want for it? What you want for it? Bro, it's not for sale. I ain't even done. I don't care about none of that, bro. I'm gonna cut you whatever you want. Listen, I be getting
this box Chevy is crazy right now, dude.
For real. Man, my wife's brother, I slid through her old neighborhood. Her brother just stopped me, flagged me down. Bro, my sister told you I wanted the car, bro. Bro, I like that box, bro. I want the box, bro. Whatever you want for it, right now, I give it to you. I'm like, bro, my car not for sale, bro. I ain't selling. Bro, forget all that, bro. Whatever you want, just how it is, I want it.
God, dog. You know, in the back of our mind back in the day, if somebody come along with enough money, we're gonna throw a price out there, we'll get rid of it. We do be doing all that talking, but in the back of our mind, like, man, we can't sell this car. We might not find that combination again, you know?
Listen here.
Sentimental thing.
How hard as it was for me to find that two-door box, somebody really got to come, like they really got to drop a bag off on me for me to really just like, all right, I'm gonna give it to you. I still got my Banshee in my shop right now. I ain't rode it in about 2 years. Yeah, but because I know what it do, and that was my favorite toy. It's still sitting in back of my shop right now.
You say your Banshee?
Yeah, Banshee.
Okay.
In Florida, that's something else to have. A Banshee.
What is that?
A Banshee like the Dunker four-wheelers.
Oh, okay.
The Banshee is like the Dunker four-wheelers. Everybody want a Banshee.
Yeah, y'all do be riding all kind of stuff down there, boy. Golly, that is wild.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, you got something nice there, man. What about the interior and everything else you got to it? What you have in that?
My
For the people that don't know.
My interior, I'm not done with it. I'm trying to get it done. I never finished it because, like I say, I was doing the wiring, and I wound up pulling up a lot of my interior and stuff like that. Then my brother uncle was helping me do the interior. He messed some of the he messed my carpet up and stuff like that.
Oh boy.
So then I want to have to go like I said, I had to got to redo that now and stuff like that. And then when I got the car, the interior was blue. So, and it was a light blue. So it didn't go up my skin. So I wound up having to redo it. So I wound up just painting my interior gray for right now.
You know what? I just thought about this. Speaking of your interior, what package is your car?
I think it says Caprice. It said just regular Caprice on the titles, but I think it is the Land Drive.
You got the quarter top, right?
Nah, I don't have none of that. None of the chrome is on there. Just I got the chrome around the windows and stuff like that. But like the trim around the whole car, me personally, I don't like it.
Huh.
Personally, I don't like all that trim. It's just
sorry, LS254. Most of the Caprice are. I'm sorry, most of the box Chevy crowd. You know, the LS is the Mount Rushmore, the dunk. I mean, Mount Rushmore Oh, the Boxer. Then you got the Landau and, you know, on down or whatever.
Yeah. But yeah, I think mine is a Landau. I just recently was doing some research trying to figure it out. And yeah, I think it is the Landau. But I don't think it says that on anybody titles though.
Hold on, G Money. What are you talking about down there, bro?
Nobody to tell me because I always wondered if it was in the titles.
I have no idea how the titles look on some of the packages. That's a good question, man.
Yeah, cause like I said, I never knew if it said on the titles, but after doing my research, the way it's set up and stuff like that, because I had power in my car. You know, if you had power seats and stuff like that, that was considered a Landau. That's what I found out.
You know what? Oh yeah, if all the connections is there from the factory, you might have a Landau. You might be right.
Yeah, that's how I figured out. Everything in my car is powered. My windows, my seats was powered, everything.
Okay. Yeah, I had a couple box Caprices back in the day, 2 doors, of course. Yeah, I still have like a whole interior from a Landau sitting in my sitting in my storage. Red too. I don't have the cars no more.
You say you in Georgia right now, right?
Yeah, them parts in Texas, man.
Oh man.
Man, a lot of people been trying to get their interior off of me forever, man. It's like in good condition too. Oh, yeah. Man, I got everything from I even took the roof panel off. You know that styrofoam stuff on the inside?
Uh-huh.
I even got that. I even took that down perfect.
Oh dang. Yeah,
when I had the car back in the 2000s, when the Lincoln dealership got sold, you know, everything got consolidated to like the local Ford dealership. So I ended up taking both of those cars there. I was going to work on them, but I ended up getting a job at corporate America, and I ended up leaving the dealership game altogether.
Mm-hmm.
I sold one of the Caprices to somebody, but I left the black one up there. That's where the red interior was from. One day I was going to go out there and pick up the car. It's been like months later, like, hey, I'm going to get my car. Don't worry about it. I got it. Mm-hmm. But I guess with new ownership, we were trying to get stuff out of there quickly. I swear to you, man, I was at the light on my way back to the dealership. I seen on a flatbed, I seen the front end. I'm like, okay, they must be taking it somewhere else. And I started looking, that car was cut up, dude.
No.
I'm like, I down there. Man, my heart just dropped like Biz Markie in that video, dude. Like, my heart went down south, dude. I'm like, why?
Man, somebody owe me some money for this. This is a problem.
Man, the owner, he did kind of compensate me. He gave me like a 66 Chrysler convertible. No. But I ended up just flipping that car real quick. I ain't have time to be dealing with that stuff or whatnot. But other than there was another car I should have kept too, man, that Chrysler drop top. But he did kind of, I made a lot more money off that Chrysler because of the box Chevy. But you know, in my family, you know, in the black community, we like those Chevys, man, and the Fords.
Listen, everybody on my mama's side, I had every boy on my mama's side, I had a box Chevy, so I had no choice but to get a box Chevy. That's how I see it. I had no choice.
I mean, from that day on, man, they broke my heart on the box Chevys. I'm like, I'm done, man. No more box Chevys, man. But I've been looking at them tough lately too, dude.
Man, listen, shoot, the price of box Chevy going up like them don't prices. They really up.
Man, the Caprice that's gonna be creeping up probably later on. I got a feeling the bubble Caprice is gonna come back, man, in the next couple years. I got a feeling.
Yeah, I think so too, because like I say, all the old schools popping back up right now. People want all old schools now, so all the old schools is coming back. So ain't no telling. And personally, I love bubbles too. I love box Chevys, but I love bubbles too. I always wanted me but it's a bubble, but it's not a bubble. I always wanted me a Impala SS. I always wanted a 96 SS.
Man, it's still a bubble, you know. It's a bubble family or whatnot.
You know what I'm saying? But you said bubble. Nah, bro, that's an Impala SS. But they gonna correct you.
You know, I like the SS Impalas, man. You know, the prices you know, they're pretty reasonable to a certain extent. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But the bubble that I like the most, I like the police package. I think I keep forgetting the name. I know it got a 9 in there somewhere. You know, the police Caprice.
Yeah.
The detective car, not the regular police car, but you know the unmarked one, the detective car.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I
No,
think it's
it pretty much almost
like,
got the same stuff as an SS, but you know, to a certain extent.
yeah, it got the package and everything else. Yeah, I know it got different shocks and everything on it. Yeah, I know
And
exactly what you're talking about.
sits low with the rallies on there and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
love
know.
that car, man. Those detective cars, they're not molested that much. You know, they drive them just for a little bit
Yeah.
and they set them up.
Nah, they molested, all right. The way them police do them cars, them things be disrespectful to them cars.
Yeah, I'm talking about. I ain't talking about the regular police Caprice. I'm talking about them regular ones, them all black ones.
The ones who just be sitting there, come out of nowhere, then drive it every now and then, sit in the
Yeah.
office.
You know the kind when people about to get kicked out their house. You know they come and serve you the paperwork. Like, hey, you need to appear in court. Those Caprices. You know, back in the day, but yeah, that you're right about that LS 9C1. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I need to mark that down. I keep forgetting that, but we're gonna see, man. I guess if you're gonna do a Caprice or Bubble, you either do an Impala or you gotta do the police package. But other than that, so what was your first car anyway?
My first car, my mom gave me a car, but I never really got to drive it, so I don't consider that my first car. That was a Saturn, but my first car I bought my own was a 94 Grand Marquis.
Woo, okay. Oh, the round one, right?
Yeah, the round one where they got the tag at the bottom and not in the middle. Yeah, 94. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Ford man. I still like those Marquis, man. They still ride so smooth, man.
Yeah, that was a smooth ride, but once they overheat, that was it. That's the only thing about them Ford motors. Once they overheat, that was it. My homeboy, he had 3 of them. Every last one that ran hot, motor was over with.
Yeah. Most of the time, you got to change that. You don't change that timing belt. I mean, timing chain. It's over, dude.
Yeah. See, yeah. But
Yeah, I used to work on those 4.6s. I already know, man. If you don't get them right, man, it's a done deal, man. Them in town cars, you gotta change that timing belt, and also on the intake. Those intakes they plastic. Once they start cracking, you gonna have all kind of issues.
I already know everything be over with. That especially that little hole right behind the back of the motor. Once that little holes in the behind the back of the motor go, that's exactly when it start running hot.
I be seeing them all the time with like a garden hose on the back. Somebody want to temporarily fix it real quick. I'll be at the junkyard. It be all kind of holes back there. I'm like, what the heck is this?
For real.
Same thing with the Bubble Caprice sometimes. If they can just change out like certain parts for keeping running hot, that still could have been ride, man. It'd be a lot of good parts at the junkyard, man, unfortunately,
Listen here, for my Merc, I went out there one day to the junkyard, found a brand new alternator on there. Talking about still had stickers on there. Brand new. Dang. Still same color, brand new. Definitely took it.
That what gets me in trouble sometimes, man. I got parts on top of parts for several cars and everything, man. My storage units, man, it's just ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
I got parts over people's house, man. It just in people's house and stuff. I mean, I got a lot going on, but eventually I'm gonna put everything together, man. Now I got now up here in Atlanta, I got a couple old school foreign cars.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky at the shops, they let me hold them up there. They're not tripping on that. They specialize in that type of stuff. Man, I go up there every now and then, kind of mess with it a little bit, but man, hopefully I get in the box game pretty soon, man. I've been eyeing a couple of them when I go to work and everything. Hopefully,
I'll tell you like
they don't look at the internet,
If they take, better go talk to them before they look at the internet. But once they see what the prices look like, you're mad that you waited. Story about that. We're sitting there waiting. I've been waiting on these couple cars I've been seeing. It looked like a 05 Impala. Was just sitting in somebody's yard. I seen it sitting there about a year or so. Never went to talk to him. The day I got ready to go talk to him, it was gone. I just left. Like I told you, I just bought me a 2002 Tahoe. I seen another one been sitting around for a couple years. I just went around there and talked to them about that one. So I'm finna try to buy that one from them. Because I kept telling myself, nah, I'm gonna ask them next. I'm gonna ask next time. Then I thought about every time I wait, it gone. Let me just go knock on these people though. So that's what I did. I'm telling you, don't wait on them. Better go get them. If you got the money, free right now, go try to get them boxes because the price gonna be up there by the time you think about waiting to get it.
Yeah, I know one of the boxes I'm looking at. It's like at a Coda set. I'm hopefully certain people in Atlanta not looking at the car, but it's kind of somewhat hidden. You know, he's like real elderly, man. He probably like almost like 80 something, man. He barely moving. But his daughter says she gonna let me know. I'm like, you know, I go down there every now and then, like, hey, don't forget. If something go down with the car, let me know.
You know what you got to do? You got to have money in hand and try to buy from him like that.
I tried, man. She said, hey, you know, it used to be his wife's car. You know, he gonna mess with it one day. I'm like, I don't want to put too much pressure on the guy. You know how it go. They'll get mad, try to call the police on you for you. You can't run up on white folks like that too often, man.
Yeah. I say somebody black. Oh, bro, you got how much? Hold on, let me go holler at him. Hey, daddy, this car is gone.
She say I got you. Okay, you know he kind of strong headed. I'm like, okay, just it's a Landau too. I think it's like either an 89 or a 90 if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah,
like a doodle brown color or whatever the case may be. Man, hopefully the box guys will come in my favor, man. You know.
I feel you on that. Yeah.
I prefer a 2-door, but you know those are. Not Landau. I mean LS. My bad. Golly, why I keep saying Landau? Y'all keep saying that. Yeah, it's an 89 or a 90 Land. Why I keep saying Landau? LS. There you go with the top and all that stuff on there. We're gonna see, man. But I prefer a 2-door. But hey, if I can get back in the box game, I'll roll with that as long as it's cheap enough.
Yeah, I understand that.
Man, I show him the money and everything. He's like, no, it ain't time.
Oh yeah, so she must have recently passed or something like that.
I think she died like a couple years ago. It's a Georgia car. Good miles on it too.
Oh yeah, good then.
Got a bunch of clothes in there, man.
Oh yeah, so yeah, he's still not over her passing yet. So they ain't even been through the car. They just left it how it was from when she left. Yeah, so I understand that.
Yeah, she got a bunch of clothes in there, some pictures and all kind of stuff. At least it's sitting in the garage, you know. I know it's there because I can see it.
Oh yeah, then you good then.
But hey, I'm sure Steve or somebody gonna come through there. Car gonna be on Instagram. I'm like, God dang, how the hell he get the car, man? That's my worst feeling. I think I got a feeling he gonna get that car, man, before I do.
With Steve Davis.
Yes, shout out to Steve Davis, man. He one of the legends out here too, man. He doing it out there.
I ain't gonna lie, that's how I learned how to do my digital dash. He had a video up on YouTube, and I was trying to get mine right. They put it in there, but everything wasn't working because they ain't do it right. So like I said, I wound up rewiring that, and I looked at his videos. I'm like, okay. Oh, then I hit him up, and he told me, yeah, such and such, such and such. Man, he was talking to me, letting me know what to do and stuff. I was like, all right, bet. And I ran from it there and did it. That's how I got my digital dash working.
So what brand of digital dash do you have right now?
The Teletronic. I went with the Teletronic.
You know, I actually got an extra. That's one of those parts I got sitting around. I was supposed to do that for the Oldsmobile before I left, but I had to. I thought I was going to take a job either. I thought I was going to take a job either in Arizona or like North Dakota, but somehow everything got changed. I ended up in Atlanta of all places.
Yeah.
So I cannot get to my cars at all, really. But yeah, I got a Teletronic sitting in storage in a box. I got off of eBay. A bunch of other stuff, man.
Yeah.
Man, my Oldsmobile is like the Spruce Goose, man. It's gonna have a combination of everything in there. It's gonna have this, but it's gonna be the grand old Oldsmobile of all time, man.
How you say? Hopefully you get to it, but you got to bring it down here one day and just leave it in your yard. Then you're gonna work on it.
Yeah, I think the folks in my unit, I don't think they're gonna play that, man. You know, we like in a certain community in Atlanta. You know, hey, it's just.
Yeah.
You know, the HOA, they're going to be tripping a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I mean, even though it's a parking garage, but, you know, people always snitching.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was what kind of car? It was an SS that was just sitting here for a long time. Car got towed away, man. They couldn't get a hold of the owner, dude.
Oh, wow.
I think the owner went on vacation or something for a while. He just left the car there.
That's crazy.
Man, I was going to give my left arm for that car, but couldn't nobody reach it, dude, and the car was gone, dude.
Yeah, I don't like that. Listen, if I'm paying my bills and this why don't bother me about nothing that's in my yard. If it ain't no real hazard, don't bother me. That's how I see it.
Man, the crazy thing about it, the tags and everything was updated on and everything. It was just the flat tires and it was dusty.
Oh, that's why. I don't want to put some air in that phone. Oh, y'all can't take it.
I put air in this tire voluntarily. I got an air pump. You know, I ended up shooting the air. Like, hey, that's your car. Like, nah, I'm just doing a neighbor a favor real quick.
Real.
But he still ain't came back yet, man. I'm telling you, when he come back, he gonna die, man.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Also, it was an old school Porsche that got towed away too. It was like a 944 that got towed away because of the tires. He had a car cover on there. I'm like, come on, man, y'all doing it like that?
Man, it's crazy.
And I have like I said before, I have a couple old school foreign cars that's like in other people's shop. I'm afraid if I bring one here, somebody go complain about it.
Yeah, I understand.
Why the paint don't match and all kind of stuff. It's gonna be something, man.
Right,
but other than that, also I know you say you have a special guest that's gonna be with us today.
Yeah.
You can bring him on if you want to.
He's coming right now.
Don't be shy. Tell him who's this young guy is right here.
This is Dylan, my son. You know what I'm saying? He the one who y'all seen on YouTube on Miami T page, driving an old school box Chevy.
So how are you, my man?
I'm good.
I said, how old are you?
I'm 12.
So how's it feel to ride in a box Chevy at 12?
It's good.
You got him hooked, man.
Listen, he helped me build it. Him, my wife, and my little brother are the ones drive my car.
Oh, wow.
My wife wouldn't even, she act like she's scared to drive it.
Oh, man. Sometimes with old schools, the females kind of scared to get in them. It don't have no technology in there. If you hit a patch of water or do something different with the steering wheel, you going to lose it.
They'll try to tell you.
God, dog. Yeah, I think I was 14 when I first drove a GM car, the Cutlass, of course. Mm-hmm. Man, I lost that rear end on a patch of water on the freeway, dude. Lucky I recovered, but that shit was, that stuff was scary. I ain't mean to cuss around you, little man, but yes, them old cars, man, you ain't got no technology, man. It put some hair on your chest, man.
I already know. I wind up losing control. Well, I ain't lose control of it. The back end out in my Tahoe, my wife and him, we just us three in the car, ain't it? Mm-hmm. There's me and him, my wife, the other day. Saturday. I'm coming down the street and I went to bust a U-turn. When I turned, the back end went to slide. And I'm sitting there laughing because, like I used to tell my wife, listen, man, my brother used to practice this stuff. We used to get in my daddy truck. It'd be wet. We used to go power slide around corners, all type stuff. For real, it's what we used to do. So, man, the truck went to slide and stuff. I'm sitting there laughing. I'm whipping it this way. I'm sitting there laughing. I bring it back this way. Then once I bring it back straight, I take the foot off the gas, hit the gas, and keep going. She like, oh, why you did that? You always play. I say, man, he did it on his own. I ain't doing it, like, you always try to do stuff like that. But like, babe, he did it on his own. I'm just laughing because y'all screaming and stuff, and I know how to control this. This ain't nothing for me. I do this stuff on a regular.
Oh my God, that's hilarious, man. So are we gonna build him a box? I guess whenever you'll give him a project car one day.
Tell him what your
so
project.
Mess with.
I want a 1985 Monte Carlo SS.
Oh, sure, that's the car to have right there too.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. That's what he keep telling me he want. So I'm gonna see in a couple years or so, see if I can find one for him. I did the raffle for I did the raffle. Who just had that Monte Carlo? Stunner Reese. Stunner Reese just did a raffle for his car. And he had an 85 Monte Carlo that he was trying to that he raffled off.
Oh sure, I wish I would have known, man.
I think it's one number $20.
I probably wouldn't want it anyway, but hey, at least it'd be the excitement with possibility, man.
Me, I feel like this. I'm not finna spend $1 million on nobody raffle and buy 30 tickets. Let's say if I put one ticket in there, it don't matter if you got 1 million tickets or one ticket in there. Then your chance might be bigger, but if it's meant for you to get it, you're gonna get it with one ticket or 30 tickets. So it don't really even matter.
Yeah, that's facts, man. Man, if it's over like, if it's for like a car, if it's like over, let me see. I was gonna do a raffle like earlier this year. I think somebody was giving away like a C8 Corvette. I think the raffle was like 100 or 200.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna do it. I'm like, you know what? If I lose this $200, man, I'm gonna be upset. but if it's like $50 under 50, I can deal with it, man.
Yeah, I understand that too. That's why, like when Box Chevy World do his raffles, I might put a ticket in there for something, you know, what he raffling off and stuff like that. But like I said, his raffles don't never really be that bad. Most I've seen when his raffle is like maybe $100. But most of his raffles on IG, if you pay attention to Box Chevy World, yeah, Box Chevy World. You feel me? His raffles don't be that bad. He do a raffle like every week or so or something like that. He always yeah. And he be giving away a lot of Box Chevy parts and stuff like that. He do shocks. He do suspensions. He do the grills. He do all that. And he be raffling away.
I think I follow him too, if I'm not mistaken, or something. I'm gonna have to go check that real quick. But okay, dang, they're doing this thing. Monte Carlo, man. That's the car I have right there with the T-tops, right?
Nah, not the one with the T-tops. It's just the regular Monte Carlo one, not the T-tops. Me personally, I am not gonna say I don't like T-tops. But
you cussing, man.
I like T-tops. But I seen somebody put one on the Box Chevy. I ain't like it. I ain't really like that.
Why?
It looked crazy on there.
That's a big old car.
Yeah, they put T-tops on there.
That was a 2-door Box Chevy, hopefully, right?
Yeah, it was a 2-door. I just personally ain't like it. I feel like if it's gonna be a T-top, it got to be like a Monte Carlo or a Cutlass, you know, cars that originally came in.
Man, that dude had a T-top Landau, huh?
Yes.
No, I'm making a joke. Without the trim on there.
Nah, for real, that's what he had though. He had a T-top Landau, and it was blue.
Oh Lord, I gotta look for that. It might look clean. I might have to look for it, man. Did you see? I'm sorry, I mean to cut y'all. Did you see this? I forgot what kind of car it was, but it had a sunroof in the hood, man. Did you see that?
Yeah, the one. It was a Box Chevy.
Well, that's going too far to me, man.
And he broke it, revving it up. Yeah, he was at he from California. I mean, not from California. He from Chicago. I see.
Lord.
Well, I can't say Chicago, but he from that area because I know he was at that same place Stunner Reese and CJ on 32s be at their little park they be at, and that's what he was at. He was riding through, revving it up. Vroom, vroom, that jump say, boosh. And he sped off.
Sped off too. I mean, it was a good idea, but you know, the heat alone is just not gonna work, man.
You gotta always have it open. Anytime calling, you gotta have it open.
Man, if you get a good hailstorm on that, man, your engine is gone, dude.
I'm trying to tell you. All right. Worst. That'd be the worst.
I mean, I got to give it to some people on the Box Chevys, man. There's some good and bad ideas out there. I got to give it to them, man.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So your interior is pretty much mine's is blown apart on my Oldsmobile too. You right? My whole interior is out on my Oldsmobile. Only thing is in there is the steering wheel and the dash.
Mm-hmm.
Dash pad, not the electronics. I took everything out.
Yeah.
I was going to get my floors welded. That's probably going to be the next thing I'm going to do when I go back to Texas when I have an extra time on my hand.
Yeah.
Then we'll do everything else. I'm going to put that little coating on there, whatever y'all call it.
What, the Dynamat?
Now the other stuff, keep it from rusting. I'm going to put that on there.
Oh, you going to put
then I'm going to hit it with the Dynamat. What's that stuff you call it from Eastwood?
You talking about the truck bed and the lining. The stuff that get real thick and stuff like that.
I think it's gray.
Yeah, it'll be black. It's black or gray. Yeah.
Okay.
I have put
Oh,
some
man.
on my floors and stuff before I put my before I put it in there. It's called what it is, the sound deadener, and that's what
There
I
you
do.
go.
It helps to keep the sound out, and it helps it stop from rusting. At least that's what they say.
Oh boy, don't do it, man. That's
No, I'm
hilarious.
just saying that's what it says, because like I done seen some videos where it be rusting up under there, but it be on there. You can't tell that it's rusting. So like I done seen little different stuff from different videos and stuff like that.
Hey, that'll work. So what else you need to do to your? I know the engine swap might be later, but what else you gonna do to your car?
As of right now, I know I got to finish my interior. Only reason my interior is not done because the money I was gonna spend on my interior, I'm gonna buy me a trailer so I can start hauling cars and stuff. So
Ooh.
so like I figured I'd rather do that first before I put my car, worry about finishing my car. I'm gonna get me a trailer, open up another business, then I'm gonna go ahead and finish that.
That's a
I
great
rather have
idea.
I'd rather have money coming in than wasting money, putting money out. I'm not gonna say wasting money, but putting money out into a toy. I'd rather have money coming in, and I can use that money that's coming in, then I can finish my toy.
Oh, that's daily right there. Money every day, man. Somebody
Yeah.
needs something told every day. Moving or getting that
Right.
car moved around before they get towed away. Just give them a
Right.
couple hundred, whatever they charge out there, and bam, got another stream of income.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Because like I say, man, I rather have more money in the Western thing. But I'm also gonna get my car repainted because as I was working on it, I was doing little scratches. I got like minor scratches and stuff like that on it. It still look good for everybody. Like I said, I took it to the car show. I took it. It's a dude named Novel from down here, and he be hosting stuff. He hosting events and stuff like that. He had one of the rawest don'ts down here. You probably don't see it. That green and gold don't. Well, I think it was like a 70. He had a 71. I think that was.
I think
Green
I
one,
seen that online recently too.
yeah. He got a blue one now. His blue and red, blue and maroon. That's what I think it is now, blue and maroon. So now, you know what I'm saying? He was just recently hosted a car show in Port St. Lucie. So I drove down there. I had towed my car down there, and I had them put it off. Everybody like, bro, that be clean. That be clean. But I'm like, nah, it ain't clean. I got, your car never as good as me personally. I'm a realist. I'm not gonna let nobody tell me, oh, bro, that be a 5. I know it might be 5, but I know the imperfections my car has. So I be like, yeah, I like appreciate it, but it ain't all that because I ain't even done with it. You feel me? But people do. I stay humble. I'm not a person be like, yeah, I know my route. Nah, I'm like, yeah, I appreciate it. You feel me? But I know it ain't done. I want to redo this. I want to redo that.
Yeah, I hear you on that. When is your engine kind of detailed out, or you kind of left it like plain or whatnot with a chrome air cleaner and all that good stuff on it?
I got an air cleaner on there and stuff like that. But I did snatch the motor out. When I snatched my motor, I had painted it chrome. I painted my motor chrome, put it back in there. I got some new parts I'm putting. I was really thinking about going supercharger on there. I was thinking about putting a supercharger on there.
Whew, that'd be nasty too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Putting a supercharger or either NOS on there. Because I was going to do it myself. I can do it myself, but I also got a nice price on it. They told me like $1,500 to do it.
I guess that's all right, right?
Yeah, because that basically I'm paying like $1,000. I'm paying like $1,000 for like the whole little setup and $500 for them to install it, basically.
That's cheap.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Damn.
Right, that's what I was saying. But me personally, 9 times out of 10, I might just do it myself and me and my homeboy get in there and just go ahead and mess with stuff and get it together.
Oh, that'd be some good content too, man.
Listen, I try to get all the good content. I be trying to post everything because I wind up making my YouTube off of that. Because I got the car, I was like, man, now I might well get me a camera. I see all this YouTube stuff, but I ain't really seen nobody really real deal sit here building their car for real, like doing it themselves. So that's why I started putting out content.
Man, that'll work right there. So we're almost close to the end right now. So what's your favorite car right now? I know you got your Caprice, but besides this one, what is your favorite car that's out there?
My favorite car. I would like a 75 don't vert.
Whew. Man.
That's what I want, that 75. Since I was a kid, there was a dude who used to live across the street from me with a 75 vert, red, white top. That boy used to pull that thing out. And when I say from backing up to the end of the street, all you hear is spinning that bit all the way down the street.
Oh, man, he was pulling, man.
Man, listen here, I don't know what that boy had in there. That thing was disrespectful.
That was back in the day, or was that recently?
Now that was back in the day, ever since when I was like 9, 10, seeing that. Yeah, so 75 hurts me.
You know what? If you keep on doing what you're doing, you might run into one.
I might, but like I said, the way dump prices is,
you gonna get. I'm telling you, you're gonna get blessed by the dump gods.
yeah, I understand that. I got to get blessed because me going out there as a rat, not just trying to go buy one. Nah, I ain't gonna do it because, like I said, I still got my box chevy right now that I'm putting on. I always wanted that since I was a kid. I always told everybody, bro, I'm gonna get me a box with heavy get down, and that bitch gonna be fast.
Oh, the heavy get downs, that sound system, huh?
Yeah. And like I said, I got heavy get down in there. Yeah, that bitch fast.
Hey, that's the dream right there. Have you a nice old school with some bump in it, man. You good to go.
And mind you, I did all my own music. I did my own music, everything, and I did myself. One of the things I ain't do was basically what it was paint the car. Basically, that's one thing I ain't really do to it. Everything else I had my hands in on it.
So how hard was it to wire a system? That's another thing you got to get just right, the wiring wires too.
On what, the music system?
Yeah.
Man, I've been doing that since we was like, me and my brother and my homeboys, we always had some kind of transportation. So since kids, we always been messing with music and stuff like that. So 15, 16, we got cars and we had music in them. And we was the ones always hooking the music up. So that's like natural. I just made him hook my radio up in my truck.
Shout out to you, little man. Boy, he gonna be a beast, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he just did his first install. Cause like I said, I got the truck a couple weeks ago, and I went and bought me a 9-inch, 9-inch Android radio, so I could connect my phone and stuff to it and everything. I made him hook it up. I sat there, explained to him what to do, and he hooked it up.
Hold on, let me see. G Money, oh sure, I didn't know that. G Money. Okay.
Oh yeah, he do got a rap on the don't right now. He really do. I just seen it.
Dang.
Yeah, it's like a what it is, like a bronze color type with gold rims. I think it is.
Oh, it's already fit. You know, I'm about to go look at his page then. Okay, dang.
Yeah, he doing a rap right now.
Okay, dope guys, come on, bless one of us.
I don't know, I might go do that raffle.
You know what? I'm going to give me a couple tickets, man. Hey, it's just $50.
Yeah, I might get it.
Shoot, little man might be riding donk, man. You never know.
that way he want it.
Man,
but this
crazy,
this what my car looked like when I first got it.
Okay, that powder blue.
Yeah, that powder blue. Powder blue.
You still have your tail lights like that? The old style? You upgrade? Did you switch?
Nah, I like those. I like the original. I like the original look. I don't want to change it too much.
Yeah, I like the big old square lights in the back.
Yeah, that's what I got. I got the big square lights in the back, and all of them work. When I went to go see the car, this is what the car looked like.
Oh wow. Yeah,
so it was pink before, and that's when they was putting my interior in there. That's what my interior looked like.
Yeah, I used to like whole rollers. Oh shoot, that joint is clean, man.
Yeah, that's what it was.
How many 6x9s in the back? Look like you got like what, 4 or 5?
Nah, I got 4 8s. I got 4 8s in my back. I got 4 through my whole car. I got 4 8s in the back. I got 2 in each door, 2 super tweeters, and I got 4 horns in my back window.
Oh, you old school with the horns. I see you, man.
Yeah, yeah. Something like that. Yeah,
that was my older brother used to do back. He still do systems. That's what he used to do. You got to have them horns in the back, man.
Mm-hmm. Listen,
That is crazy.
because me personally, I don't like putting music on the outside of the car. I feel like that's cheating. You put music on the outside of the car, that's cheating. I want to see that because you can't really play music. You can play music on the outside of the car. You throwing music farther because it's inside the car. If I put my horns up there, and my horns gonna throw the sound. My horns throw the sound down the street. I can walk down the street and hear my music clear as day. And people will think that I got music on the outside of my car.
Yeah, them tweeters gotta be.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have the tweaks doing that too, singing in the background. Golly. So we about to ride up out of here. Before we go, tell everybody your social medias and the stuff that you got going on so they can come check you out.
Yeah, my YouTube is Tudo Dre World. You can check me out. That's the number 2, Door Door Dre Dre World. And my Instagram is also the same, and it's also Tudo Dre. My Facebook, Andre Hall, and I also have a Tudo Dre World on Facebook as well.
How many Instagrams do you have? I just want to make sure those are the real ones.
I have 2. Both of those me. The 2 that be on, that's me.
So them other ones are not you, right?
No, it's only 2.
I just want to make sure.
I only seen 2 out there. Anytime I ever type it in, I only seen 2. It's a Tudo Dre and the Tudo Dre World. Those are only 2.
Yeah, I was trying to message you. I'm like, hold on, this page don't look right. Did you? Oh, like, oh, okay, yo, that's him.
Both of them me. Somebody
You
else
just happened to message me. I'm like, man, I was about to block the shit out that page, man.
Nah, both of them me. It's definitely me.
You know the crazy thing about Instagram, you know, sometimes it gets put in like in a spam folder.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, nah, this can't be the real Dre.
Yeah, nah, that both phones me. Somebody else asked me that because one of my subscribers had wind up with looking me up on Instagram. He was like, man, I ain't know. He just video called me, and I picked up. He like, oh, bro, it's really you? I ain't even know. I thought maybe somebody took the page, and I'm like, nah, bro, it's me. I'm gonna pick up. That's one thing about it. I'm gonna pick up because, like I say, I appreciate them people because they follow me and they like to see what I'm doing, so I'm gonna keep doing it.
Oh man. So what's the future hold for you right now, Dre?
Right now, I'm trying to get me a couple business started right now. That's what the future is holding for me, businesses. And like I say, I got people calling me all the time about doing their music. Got people calling me, asking me to do their digital dash. You know, I'm selling clothes right now. I'm selling clothes. I'm selling sex toys, all that.
Huh? Hold up. Oh no, let me. Little man, you gotta get out the room, man. For real?
Yeah.
Hey, you are in Miami. Hey, why not, man? Hey,
Listen, the
it is what it is.
roses do numbers. Roses that women are buying right now, those do numbers.
Roses.
Oh yeah.
No, stop. I'm stopping you right now. I'll look it up on the. You know what? Don't even say nothing, fam. I had worse conversations on the show, but no, not from a dude. We're gonna skirt. I hear you, man. Shit, get that bread, boy. Get that bread.
I'm all the way around. Like I say, I'm trying to get my trailer right now so I can start towing cars and hauling cars. I got a lockout kit. I've been doing lockout right before I came here. My cousin called me to come unlock his car for him. So like I say, I be around. I be trying to do everything. I still work on cars, everything.
You know, that was one of the things I need to buy another lockout kit. Actually, sure, there's some quick money, real quick.
Amazon.
I think it's real cheap too, man. You can just boop boop.
Amazon. That way you go at Amazon.
Yup. I bought mine off of eBay, but yeah, I need to get another one.
Nah, listen, Amazon. Go to Amazon.
I left mine in Texas, but I'm gonna go to Amazon after this.
Listen, they like what, $40, $50?
I think that's right about right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right on Amazon.
Man, the females always locking out their car at work, man, or at the store. I'm like, hey, you got such and such. I unlock it real quick. You ain't got to wait no hour.
I'm trying to tell you, you ain't got to wait 30 minutes. You ain't got to wait 2 hours. I'm coming. I'm right here.
Go in that truck, go boop boop.
I'm trying to tell you.
Cash out me or like put the cash in my hand, but I prefer cash. if you got it.
I don't care. I take it all. I don't discriminate. Give me cash out. Just don't give me a check.
If you give me a check, we're going to Ace to verify it.
Trying to tell you.
If it don't pass Ace, we can't do it, man. We can't do it.
At all. At all.
Sure. All right, Dre. I do appreciate you, man. Hey, stay on the line for a few minutes after this. I need to holler at you, but
No problem.
other than that, we do appreciate everybody that came on the show on Hey You Should Inside Voice. Hold on, what'd you say? Oh, damn, G Money, really? Sure, I need to find. There must be is that a auto start alarm system that you got, G Money? There's alarm unlocks for the car from the phone.
Yeah, it's an alarm that you can get, and you can do everything from your phone. Yeah, I seen that. The first person I seen with it. Well, I'm not gonna say the first person I seen with it, but the first video I seen with it was Corey. So smooth, Life with Corey. CJ So Smooth. Mm-hmm. He was pranking the dude who had his car, who was doing his music and stuff like that. The dude, what he kept doing, he kept turning the car on. He was parked down the street in his white car. He kept turning the car on. So the dude ran out there with his stuff. And he like, bro, what the? Corey turning the car on. The dude will lock the car. He'll turn it back on. That's where I first seen that at.
Oh, Drone Mobile. Okay, I need to look into that, G Money. Okay. Sure, that'll be a... See, they sell that. Boy, now you typing on that, G Money?
Yeah, they say they sell that best.
Okay. I did not know that. Okay.
If you look on Amazon, you probably will find it on there too. Because Amazon is cheaper than everybody right now.
I mean, shout out to all the viewers out there that have their podcasts, like Swaps and also G Money and some other folks. And also the other users in the chat, they also have their YouTube channel. Shout out to them as well. LS, Hustle Hard, everybody else support each other. No beef or nothing like that. We do appreciate it, man. Stay on the line for me and welcome. And do appreciate everybody for watching Hey You Should Inside Voice Live with Mister Old Skool Ryder and the real two-door Dre. Catch me on all his social medias, and we over and we out. 1 second.
No problem.